Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad.
What's going on, guys? Back again on the Trailfinder 3. So this was the anniversary edition, and switched it back to the shiny body that it came with. Finished putting it together a little bit, put my light lens back on. We do have a crack here from some of the unboxing shenanigans, and I have a broken hook, unfortunately. So, put the other hooks on the bed though. So this truck's going to get used, but I've been going through tires and wheels. You watched there in the beginning. I bought a bunch of stuff and I haven't done anything with it. I actually found I have 4 sets of 155s and I didn't really have any tires, so I bought a couple different tires. I've got these worn looking Yoda wheels, or these are the Landies, the rusty Landies. I was thinking about that for this, and I picked up some of these a while back. These are the Dixie Peck Fun Country 155 scale tire. And they're really not any bigger than what this came with, so that was kind of out of the question. So we'll save those for a scale build. So the other day I ordered some of these. I hadn't seen these. These are Mickey Thompson Baja ATZs. So the ones I have on my old red Hilux are the Baja Claw MTZ, the mud tire, super soft. So these aren't quite as soft. They have a little bit more all-terrain tread, but they're about the same size. They're pretty massive. So I got in here and I started looking. And the way this truck flexes, it has a lot of room left, so those little tires are kind of little. And it's like, well, all right, those tires could work. And then I got to looking through the wheels, and I forgot completely. I bought these Boom Racing ProBuilt wheels at USTE, and yeah, they are pretty cool. So to start with, the tires are part number Z-T0148. These are RC4wd drive, and yeah, they're pretty good size for a 155. They're not for the faint of heart. They won't fit on your stock rig typically and clear without rubbing. We probably are going to have some rubbing issues in the front, but that'll be for us to figure out. And then the ProBuilt wheels, I got, these were $55 a pair. They have a kind of a kidney bean style bronze center, and I really didn't like that a whole lot, but I love the color combo. These are the only 155s that were black, the flat black wheel itself. So for another $6, I got these, $6 each. The bronze face that have the round hole, they're kind of a offset's a little bit different. And these wheels have a very amount of adjustability. You can put the face on the back side of the hub. You can flip the wheel around where the hub, the two pieces, your actual rims are offset. So you have lots of, I think there's like 4 different offset options. So I tried one, and it stuck out a little too far the way I wanted it to look. So did it this way, and we've got a pretty good offset. I've already got them put on the other side of this truck, so I know it looks freaking awesome on here. It just makes the truck. But these were really long part number BRPB11 or 15550 or 4MBKBZ, so black bronze 155s, and then these 009BZ were the centers that I used. Then it's pretty cool stuff. It comes with little tools. It has actual hubs that go in the center, which I'll show you in a minute. This is the tool to put the wheel nut on. It comes with wheel nuts that will fit inside of these small wheels. The ones that came on the TF3 will not work because they have that extra lip around the edge. And it also came with this really neat little tool to do all the little scale bolts that go around the wheel. And that actually was a lot easier than using a whole wrench. And this, you just use your fingers. It didn't get any cramps in my hands doing it, so it's a pretty cool little setup. But it is expensive, like I said. $110 for the wheels. These tires, I couldn't find them anywhere except eBay right now, and that RC4 Drive shipping is a little high. So even with shipping, it was still about $60 for the tires. Then another $24 for the different faces that I wanted. So yeah, it's got expensive, but looks freaking awesome. So let's get to putting these things on. I've already got the wheel nuts off of here. I like these wheels and tires, but these are Compass, RC4 Drive Compass 155s, and they're the super scale one. They're pretty small, and just does not fill out the height of this truck like it should. So we've got our adapter for their little small wheel nuts. Just a little smaller than my tool. My actual tool may work for this, but I don't know. We'll see. And it actually has tons of extra hardware with the wheels. I think I have 2 different color lug nuts, because why is this not going on? It has some silver ones and it has some kind of black tinted ones. Nope, it will not fit in there. They called it. So not sure why that's not starting. Didn't have any trouble with the other side, but as soon as I turn the camera on, everything gets wonky. I didn't have the wheel on far enough. So yeah, tons of stuff. I got tons of extra of the scale bolts in case you strip any of them out. Really good design. It was not a hard bead lock to do. Still time consuming, but not difficult compared to some of them I've done in the past. Now you take your finely threaded center cap. It's extremely fine threads. I thought it had a tool to tighten that up, but it does not. So you just have to really get in there with your fingers. I'm going to move these. I'll try to remember to put the part numbers in the description, but I'm filming this video pretty far in advance, so I may lose that by then, unfortunately. So we'll get the back one on here, and that thing just looks mean. I actually really like the way this looks with even the step or the slider, the full big plastic slider. I think I need a roll bar on this now. So I'm thinking about the, I've never had the actual Marlin edition, so I think the Marlin roll bar might look good on there. I'll have to get my hands on one and check it out. But man, totally changes the attitude of the truck. Now I haven't driven it yet, haven't got it out to see if it's going to rub real bad or not. I'm hoping it doesn't, but I mean, we've already cracked the body, so we can clearance the fenders out a little bit if we need to. Because that's all I did on my old red Hilux. These tires are about the same diameter, and yeah, we just got in there with a Dremel and kind of did away with this flat face and just really widened it out, and it rubs just fine now. There's nothing catching on it. All right, so I figured while I'm here, I'm not ready to do any electronic swapping. I'm still getting to learn with this steering setup. And I've got a better ESC for it, but I don't have the right wires on it yet, so we're going to have to wait on that. But I do want to go ahead and swap it over to my Spectrum radio. Their little RTR radio is not bad at all, but save on traveling since we're about to go to some events. It's one less remote I got to bring, and now especially with all the 1/18 scale stuff, I've got remotes coming out the backside. So I've got an SR315 3-channel because this truck is a 3-channel with a shift. And these new ones, it's pretty cool. You don't have to put the bind plug in, you just hold the button down and it learns it to the radio. So got to find an empty slot on that radio, get everything plugged back in the right spot, and then hopefully we can get out there before dark and get a little test drive on this thing. Alright guys, did pretty good. It needed that extra ground clearance that these tires gave it. Still got a lot of breaking in to do. The springs are still pretty stiff, but not bad. I know everybody commented how noisy it is. It's not quite as noisy in high gear, but it is noisy. So definitely want to do that ESC upgrade. Get that 1080 in there. I think those ones that come in it are around like a 1040. Not quite as big and not quite as adjustable. We've got that programming card with those Hobby Wing 1080s, and we can make some nice changes to it. But I'm digging it. I think the truck looks right with those kind of tires and wheels with all the shiny paint and everything. But anyway guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Appreciate y'all watching. Keep it scale, and I'll see y'all next time.